Well, now, we've got a room full of viewers now, don't we? What's going on, Carlos? Don? KP? How are you? I did a thing today. It was a DCD thing. Carlos already knows. Carlos, what did I do today? What's going on, Sepulros? So DC, the Popcorn Kid seems like they should be the hero of this story, blasting Dr. Spoiler. I respectfully disagree. Captain Continuity is my guy. The other victim would be the plot hole, where he is someone that just points out the plot holes in everything. Um Sepulros, that's what we have Reddit for. The evil being would just be Reddit incarnate. I did go potty like a big boy. That's true, Don. Also forgot to empty my pockets. Why don't they just fly using the Eagles to Morgan? Exactly. Why didn't Ant-Man just climb up Thanos' bum and expand to Giant Man? Why not? We'll solve the problem. Carlos, I need you to pick a number. 1 through 16, but there is no 3. That was not the bunghole, Kevin. And that came, I'll just leave it there. 8. No spoilers Thursday. It's too bright. I just fixed this. Why is it not fixed? Literally just fixed it. Literally. So weird. Way too much gain. Hello, mate. I was thinking about you last night, Paul. I'm just gonna leave it there. Just gonna leave that statement hanging. 21 because 3 is the magic number and you randomize everything 3 times, but Don, it's only 1 through 16. How is he going to pick 21? Do you need a nap, Don? Has today been rough, buddy? I'm sorry. Yes, DCD Collects. This is a very nondescript DCD Collects mystery envelope. I don't know who Julie Bell is, but I'm sure she's fantastic. All right, so for those who are unaware, one of the things that you could buy with Chad points are mystery envelopes, which could be anything from art to signed comics, to a signed poster, to an empty envelope where I just pull out my middle finger and show you. Who is Boris Vallejo? I have no idea who he is, but I'm sure he's a wonderful person. That's okay, Don. I love you anyway. So you can spend your Chad bucks for mystery envelopes. They're 500 Chad bucks. And our dear friend, Carlos, did just that. So Carlos will get to see the inside of the first envelope. And that would be well, this one is really great. We're starting off with a really great one. Because the other side of this is autographed. It is a 2018 Comic Con exclusive. It is an autograph. It is that person right there, but it's signed by John Stanko. Where is my focus? Focus. There we go. Now it's pretty. So there you go, 2018 signed Dark Phoenix by John Stanko. Not a bad autograph to have in your collection. Congratulations, that is yours for the whopping price of $1. And quite frankly, anything that's Comic-Con exclusive has value. It's just a fact. It's just the way it works. It's just the way it is. He got that hand signed, by the way, as opposed to foot signed. But only Daniel Day-Lewis is doing foot signings anymore. That is a my left foot joke. None of you are going to get that. I just went ahead and explained it. I had faith that no one would catch that. Oscar Award winner Daniel Day-Lewis. Oh, goodness gracious. So, yeah, today I stuffed some envelopes. I can tell you, I personally licked every single one of them to seal them. So, you could clone me, which is why I'm tearing off the top of the envelopes. What's up, nerd? And by nerd, I mean Dangle, not nerd of many faces. Dangle, you just missed a mystery envelope redeemed by Carlos. And unfortunately, it's too far away for me to show you what it was. We should have titled it Licked by DC. Yes, that would have been great. People would have lined up to not buy that. Dr. Spoiler and Fam. Doug, unfortunately, has no idea who Dr. Spoiler is, or the fact that we are going to make him into a cartoon, a manga, a full-length feature animated film, and then immediately make it a live-action film. And then shelve it and never speak of it again. You didn't redeem it, Dangle. You may have the coupon, but you haven't used it. Sorry. Not yet. I have to cut a deal with our dear... That is a big fly. Okay. right? It was huge. Like that's like it's. I mean, it's not horsefly big, but it was big. The Vegas UFO. That's it. For those who don't know, just Google the Vegas UFO. It's great. I completely forgot what I was saying. I don't even that fly took it all out of me. Oh, we have to cut a deal, and by we I mean me. I have to cut a deal with Carlos for the IP. Sepuros, just because you can't live in the moment doesn't mean they can. Vegas UFO sounds like an alternative lifestyle strip club. Speaking of, so if anybody ever gets a chance to go to Florida, there is a club called Mons Venus. Don't Google it, it's an adult club. But Mons Venus has basically a giant UFO on top of it, more or less. And one of the cool things about Mons Venus is every year they're closing forever so that they sucker people who have never been there to go there thinking that it's going to be closed. It doesn't close. I, I may have went when I was in the Navy. Oh, poor Dangle does not read the fine print on the things that he redeems. I love you, Dangle. Sometimes I'm not 100% sure you know what you're doing. I love it. Chaos, one of my favorite things. But it's in there. Kind of like Motley Crue retiring, which, by the way, they should. Has anybody heard Vince sing? He sounds like he's gargling lava and surviving to do it again the next night. It's so bad. I heard that the suicide rate of the audience is up 400% from 1983. Motley Crue subtitled on YouTube is some of the funniest content out there, true. Oh, he blew his voice out a long time. That's absolutely right. I have. I have. I would say his voice died right around the same time Razzle died. Let's just go ahead and throw that one out there. And again, if you don't know what I mean, Google it. Chubby Putty Tat Hubba Bubba Bumblebee, and those are exact lyrics. I like 1980s Tommy Lee. Keemstar Mahar is one of my favorite Indian tag team champions. They were done after Dr. Feelgood. Um, Dr. Feelgood was probably the last time I listened to them. And I listened to Dr. Feelgood because it was such a great video. Back when MTV actually had videos. No, he is a studio singer. That is a very common term in the industry. He's a studio singer. He's not good live. So Dangle, I'm gonna help you because I feel like if you knew what was going on, it would already be in. The redemption you made for the envelope is that code is applied to purchasing the $999.99 item. It's $999.99 because nobody in the right mind is going to pay for something that doesn't have a listing on it other than, hey, take a shot. When you add your coupon, it goes down to $1. So you give us $1, we give you an envelope, and then magic ensues. Pretty sure it's the last album that was actually the band. Yeah. I am tickled pink over this whole Nick Mars thing. Nick Mars retired from touring, so the band's like, well, we're a touring band, so if you can't tour, you're not getting any more money. Gentlemen, you're not a touring band. You're the butt end of many, many, many jokes. Is there really an empty envelope? I thought about it, but I didn't do it. Everything has something in there. I should have got one that has a card in it that says pick again. They have to force somebody to pick another one. Or skip your turn, where the next time you redeem for an envelope, you just don't get it. Some of these envelopes are really nice. All envelopes are not created equal. Oh no, it's Sepulros, yeah. Anybody who has read the book or watched the fictionalized documentary knows that they were barely a band before Mars was in there. Like, he was the guitarist that basically made them. And Vince did have a great album voice, so you can't take that away from him. When Vince was singing on the tracks, he was fine. Um, Nikki Six, that was Mars. Dangle, you got it. Dangle, you have to pick a number between 1 and 16, but it can't be 3 or 8. Allegedly. He's like, I'll take 3. You can't watch every minute of every show? Oh, Dangle, I never thought you'd be a part timer. Dangle's like, I'll take 15. Ichiro's number backwards. Just saw breaking news that Marvel has officially retained the rights to the Hulk. World War Hulk will be coming. Yeah, World War Hulk. Do you want this or a Julio card I just pulled from a pack with my son? I'll take Julio every day of the week. Well, it looks like you're not getting envelope 15 then, Dangle. It looks like this is no longer yours. I am so glad I wrote your name in permanent marker on the envelope. That makes it so much easier. Well, it's a deal, but you missed out on a massive redemption. A massive redemption. I thought you took 15 because it was my hockey number back. Don, I'm sure subliminally that is exactly why he did that. I am positive that that is exactly why that went down. KP's like, what the heck did I just witness? Well, KP, you just witnessed Let's Make a Deal explosively blow up. That is a Tom Young signed poster. For those who don't know who Tom Young is, he's the one that painted it. I do have it. I have it right here. Dangle's like, that sucks, but I do have the same thing, because I've already won one. KP says, that would go nicely next to my Struzen. Well, KP, here's the dealio. Since it's no longer in this round of envelopes, next round of envelopes, you will have an opportunity to grab that. So it could happen. That is a fact. That original poster was owned by Doug. Lee's like, mine? 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 Alright, so I know quite a few of you do have the required points to get envelopes. So as you can see, there are a lot of really great things in those envelopes, and I suggest that you absolutely use your Chad Bucks and purchase them, because now they are here and ready to go. What else? Oh, Dangle, is your offer still on the table? Are you blindly trading your two Kai books for whatever comes up next in the Star Wars Kai break? Is that still a standing offer? Lee, go into the website. You should be registered for them. If you're not, then register for them. And then you'll be able to see your balance. Found out that you're getting the Father's Day Mariners hat for this weekend. That is dope. I got my Father's Day gift from James already. It is a custom tic tac toe it's a little pouch that has a tic tac toe board drawn on it that says "I love you, Daddy," and then inside the pouch are red and blue glass beads. They're like cabochons, and they're marked X's and O's because James loves tic tac toe. And he always wants to play tic tac toe. So he bought me a game of tic tac toe so that we could always play, and that I always have it on me when me and him are hanging out. Also, James' last day of school was today, and he was done. He is excited that he is officially a second grader now. So that is exciting. Now we have an entire summer of tomfoolery and ridiculousness. Um, I have no idea what we're going to be doing while Mrs. The Breaker is at work, but we're going to figure it out as we go along because that's what kind of parenting is. It is, and today was Ice Cream Sunday day. So he came home, hopped up on sugar with super energy, talking about his piles of birthday cake ice cream with crushed Oreos, chocolate syrup, and rainbow sprinkles on it. Um, I am lactose intolerant, but boy oh boy, ice cream I will definitely hurt myself for. I do not mind at all having some bubble guts because of ice cream. It's always a snap yes. Do you want ice cream? Yes. Like you don't have to think about it. Somebody's like, "Do you want ice cream?" Yeah. Is it going to put you in a brutal amount of pain and make you stink up the house for a day afterwards? Yeah. Was it worth it? Absolutely. It's never not worth it. So if anybody ever wants to bribe me, ice cream is a good start. That is the beginning of the negotiation. Hey DC, I want you to work on a project. Here's ice cream. Let's discuss. Okay, I'm in. Mint chip for you, Doug. I am going to bring you some Ben and Jerry's mint chocolate chip on Saturday. Consider it done. That will be my contribution. What is everybody else's favorite ice cream? I can tell you I'm a Ben and Jerry's fanatic. Um yes, I've gone there multiple times. And I'm a Ben and Jerry's fanatic. I always will choose Ben and Jerry's if I have a choice. My top three are Chubby Hubby because I am one, Half Baked because half the time I'm baked, um, and Everything But the because it's just everything. Yeah, that Don is like, hey, DC, I want to hear some secrets. Here's a cup of coffee. Works every time, Don. Every time. Yes, McConnell's. McConnell's is good. Most expensive ice cream sandwich you will ever eat. But man, their sundaes and shakes, phenomenal. I took or excuse me, Gigi the Breaker there. Don's like, I am a chunky monkey. Chunky Monkey and Chubby Hubby. I Chubby Hubby. I have a thing for chocolate covered peanut filled pretzels too. So to put them in ice cream, it's yes. Again, yeah, of course, I want that. That's what I want in my belly, so that it can upset my belly, and make Mrs. the Breaker cry. Don's like, I passed Chubby Hubby about 16 years ago. Now it's just Stout Father. So, my offer is still standing on the table. However, I'm thinking I'll need to acquire the Chads as well. The Chad Bucks? Yeah, I agree. Except, we're not gonna we don't trade Chad Bucks. Dairy Queen has churro dipped cones. Well, here in Southern California, I could I could literally walk out of here down the hill and I bet you somebody's selling churros at the gas station. Dangle again, it for me is a snap yes. I will tell you honestly, it's a snap yes. I again have Comic Con in 30 days and I have to have money for Comic Con. Otherwise, it is a snap yes. It is possible. Doug, hey, if you would like to be in charge of all trading Chad Bucks, that is a great job for you. So, anybody who would like to trade Chad Bucks, Doug is your guy. Yeah, but Dangle, legit, that is. You may want to rethink that deal, quite frankly, Dangle. Yeah, Doug's like, limited time offer. Don's like, I challenge you, strap on a GoPro and start walking. Just because it's like 2 miles? You really want to see me walk 2 miles? But no, actually, there is right across the street from that gas station is a food truck. And one of the things that food truck has is he has churros. I know because I've gone to that food truck. It's really good. I'm not a churro guy. I understand the appeal of churros. When I would go to Epcot, I would have churros. But I phased out of churros. There's so many other things that I could eat. Watching you walk back up is entertainment gold. Watch it. Yeah. Hey, let's watch DC the Breaker die. It'll be the best show ever. They do have churro ice cream sandwiches. I have not had them, but I have heard of them. I shouldn't say I. Mrs. the Breaker follows a lot of Disney influencers, which is a fancy word for saying people that Disney bribe with free vacations to talk nice about them. And one of them is a food critic, her and her husband. And basically, it's them going to all the places over and over again and eating and telling us how good the food is. It's funny. They'll say, oh, it's not my favorite, but they've never said, oh, this sucks giant donkey toes. Which some food at Disney absolutely sucks on donkey toes. So I know they're definitely getting compensated because I've eaten some of the stuff they've eaten. I'm like, this is hot garbage. Hey, listen, Disney, if you would like to give me free trips and free food to tell everybody how great your food is, I will take back all of my previous statements and gladly whore myself out for you. Call me. Don's like, what? I would have talked nice about Disney if they had given me a free trip, right? I mean, anybody would. I am hard pressed to think of anybody that probably would not speak well of them for a free trip. Goodness. Carlos. Carlos, it is good to be bad. If you did not know that, it is. It is good to be bad. 21. Hey, that's the number Don wanted you to get. Oh, Kevin, that's right. Ron DeSantis would probably, yes, you are. That is a very. Oh, look, that. Security seal popped. I wonder if. Wonder if this has been raided for all the goods. For those who are unaware, Doug's youth was literally right next to. Was right next to Disney World or Disneyland, excuse me. Carlos, what's the oh no for? Was cheaper to get a year pass to Disneyland than it was to get a babysitter. $109 a year. You can't park at Disney for $109. Yeah. uh Don's like, "Oh no." No, Carlos, the sometimes the stickers, if the boxes aren't perfectly aligned, they pop. Um, you can already see like this one how the gap it happens. I'm the only one in here, so trust me, nobody's opening these. All right, 21 of 50. Good to be bad. Carlos, good luck. Oh yeah. Speaking of the Hulk, there he is. Mean Streak. I didn't even know that was a person. Weapon X. Hey, I've heard of him. Oh, Venom. That is alternate Venom. Oh, Golden Spider Man. Spider Man and Venom. Nice. That is Punisher Venom. Frank Castle with a symbiote. If you thought Frank Castle was bad to begin with, give him a symbiote suit too. And Penance. Oh, see, I told you. Sometimes the stickers just don't want to stick. So I met Carlos's wife a week ago, and he introduced me as "This is Big Don." He introduced me to DCD Collects, to which I got a side eye and a turt thanks. That is hilarious. Speaking of the Joker, has anybody seen the ball that Babe Ross painted for our fundraiser? Paul Maitland. That Joker is absolutely gorgeous. There you go, homie. Well, Paul, we warned you about chronic steroid use. So, for those who don't know, it is alleged that Paul Maitland regularly takes intravenous steroids so that he can build the strength of his drawing finger. The rest of his body is normal, but his two fingers that he holds his airbrush and paintbrush are like jacked. Don's like, baseballs? What are the baseballs for? Charity. They are for charity. KP's like, he uses that hand for other stuff. Like slicing his steak with a knife or buttering his bread. Or making melon balls out of a melon with a melon baller that he got from Tupperware. Don's like, DC said no spoilers today, and you're the one that spoiled. My germs. My germs. Mash them for you. Let me use my strong hand. goodness gracious. Ugh. Yeah. Baseball. There's this guy. He plays for the Angels. I believe his name is Shohei Ohtani. This dude is pretty okay at baseball. Now, I don't like baseball anymore. I'm over baseball. I have completely quit on baseball. But I do have a So Rare account and a bunch of baseball players on there. What's going on, Hellbolt? I love you, man. And one of the cards I got was Ohtani's. So I still play So Rare baseball, but I definitely don't watch the games that go with it. But holy shnikes, the dude's put up like 100 points in 3 games. Let me see the game. I believe, since he's pitching today, I don't get points for pitching, just batting. You have to choose whether you use him for batting or pitching. He's more valuable as a batter to me. Yeah, he's currently at 96 points. Pretty dang good ball player. All right, where was I? Where was I before I was sidetracked by Ohtani? All right, adios, Doug. I will see you, if not tomorrow in chat, I will see you Saturday. All right, here we go. Let's take Turt. What's up, man? How you doing? I gotta say, feels good, man. Long usernames. That is a fantastic username. Shout out to Feels Good Man, long usernames. And Paul, how are you doing, friend? Shout out to our a good friend and lurker. I'm sorry, it's Paula. Forgive me, Paula. I'm sorry, Paula. I didn't read the name far enough. That is all on me. All right, so what kind of trouble do y'all want to get into tonight? remember, it's your show. I just hosted. Oh, thanks, Bolt. Bolt, when are you going to go ahead and win that lottery so that we can buy a private island off the coast of France, sip Mai Tais, and forget about the world? He's like, I got my ticket for tomorrow and Saturday, so hopefully this weekend. Man, there is not a single person that I could think of that I would want to win the lottery more than you. Um, cause dang it, Bolt, you deserve it. So tired. I shouldn't be tired. I mean, I did a lot today, but it didn't feel like that much. Do you have a fly? Yeah, it is a monster. It is like a Jeff Goldblum sized fly. And it is bugging me. No pun intended. Well, maybe pun intended. Well, okay, I'll take the pun. Only if it's punny. Yeah, it's a big old housefly. It is a really well fed housefly, which is odd because if I ever eat in here, I throw that garbage out that night. So I don't know what he's eating. Or she. I don't want to be sexist. Could be a she. Unless it is Jeff Goldblum, get some chopsticks and take care of it. I don't have any chopsticks. Hold on, wait. Let me see if I can use these. They're a little too short. I guess I'll have to make it work. Right there. See, Hellbolt? That right there is why you should win. Spice Wolf! What's up, Spice Wolf? Wow, we have a Spice Wolf and an Ice Wolf. That is something special. Unless it is Ice Wolf, that is just changing his name to Spice Wolf. So, Spice Wolf, you don't know this because you're new here. But Ice Wolf is an international jewel thief that hangs out in our chat, buys our products in order to launder the money from the jewel thievery. The ice in Ice Wolf is for diamonds. He's like, oh, no, not Ice Wolf's not me. So, Spice Wolf, I have to assume that you are an international saffron smuggler. You go to Afghanistan and you hire a team of mercenaries to take over the land that has the saffron flower, and then you smuggle the saffron filaments in let's go with in hollowed out missiles because it's easier to smuggle missiles out of Afghanistan than saffron. Let's be honest. So you then sell it around the world for half the price that it normally is. That is it. That's my idea. Oh, Ireland. Dig it. I love Ireland. Now I say that having never been there, but I love the idea of Ireland. I have Irish ancestry. My family on my mother's side is Clan Cameron. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, I always come up with backstories for everybody. What's going on, Craig? How are you doing? Craig's like one hot, one cold. That's right. We have Spice Wolf and Ice Wolf. Spice Wolf, muy caliente. En fuego. Um, but no, I unfortunately never got to go to the Emerald Isle. I did live in the UK, but it was far enough away that I couldn't just hop on a pond jumper and get over there. It's super hot here right now. So 3 a.m. can't sleep. It's a pen party tomorrow. Oh, yeah. God, no, it's definitely not the same. So I'm not gonna lie. Like I am married, and my wife is very aware of this. Um, Red hair, pale skin, freckles, and green eyes. Yeah, forget about it. Forget about it. If I were Superman, that is my kryptonite. So it's probably a good thing that I never get to Ireland. But man, I shouldn't say man, person. Yeah, I'm bummed that it is super hot over there. Red hair, pale skin, blue eyes. There you go. Just as good. There it is. But no, I'm sorry to hear that you can't sleep. It is awful that it is way too hot over there. For your sake, I hope you get. I was gonna make a really bad joke. I felt bad. I felt bad saying it, but now that I'm laughing in my head, I'm gonna say it. What I was gonna say was, if only a nice Irish spring would come through and wet down the Emerald Isle to break some of the heat. But that's a really bad Irish spring joke. Don's like, wait, I've heard red hair. If only it was just for a nice Irish spring. Oh, I thought it'd be better. No, I absolutely. That's one of the places I do want to go. I want to see where my family is from. So it's my mother's grandmother, I believe it is. So it'd be my great grandmother. It's from Ireland proper, like came over on the boat. Had my grandfather, and so on and so on. So though I am not 100% Irish, because my dad. I would be the one, two, third generation from Ireland over, which is funny because I'm the second generation on my father's side Italian. I'm Italian and Irish. I can drink and I can fight. That's what I can do. Irish Italian. A studio with a spring out, but wish there was air. At least you're somewhat Irish. You're just, you're just like, oh, my dog is Irish. Hellbolt's like, I'm Scottish. It will never tire. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Tire, I get it. I drink enough scotch to understand that joke. Exactly. Dangle says, all right, I'm back. I had to dip out for a moment to make sure the kiddos were not bothering the neighbor. I mean, Dangle, it's 7 p.m. Pacific time. Aren't your kids like 5? What are the 5-year-olds doing? Oh, well, hey, listen, Spice, I'm happy you found us because the more the merrier. We hang, we chill out. Occasionally, people buy mystery boxes. I open them, and we have a good time. It is a family-friendly, no-stress zone. Don's like, 6 kids. You just gotta let them run free. It's just open pastures around Dangle's house. Um, Dangle, how old is your oldest kid? I don't think I know. I remember your last two kids being born. I remember when you told me in stream a couple years ago that you were about to have baby number 5. I remember that. You're like, whoa, I can't buy anything anymore. I'm about to have my 5th kid. This is my last hurrah. Well, about 400 hurrahs later. Hey, I think you should definitely drink your wine. I think you absolutely should chat. And absolutely, listen, if you need to fall asleep, don't stay up on our account. I wish I knew a good lullaby. I can't sing very well, but I'd give it to you like spoken word style. Unfortunately, I have a really awful joke. This is a terrible joke. It's not funny, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's actually pretty rude. I tell everybody I sing like an amputee. Can't carry a tune. I can't hold a note. Yeah, I know it's terrible. It's true. And an Irish, wouldn't that be more of a limerick if it was Irish? KP, show you some spoilers. It is no spoil Thursday. No spoiler Thursday. We are not spoiling any more than what Doug has already done. The once was a man from Nantucket. We're not going to finish that, Sapporos, because we're family friendly. Show some of the art behind me. There is so much art behind me. Where do you want me to begin? Don says, I would join in on the wine, but my boss said I'm not allowed to drink at work anymore. So, Spice, I will have you know, in addition to you being in Ireland, you have people from the east coast of the USA. I am in the west coast of the USA. And we have a strong following in Australia who will watch this tomorrow, which is because technically today is tomorrow over there. West Ireland. Dope. Yeah, we don't like those East Islanders either. Islers. The Eastern Islanders. He says they were chasing the neighbor's cat. The oldest to youngest would be 16, 9, 6, 4, 2, and 7. You know, I really like how you paced them out. 7 months. I like how you pace them out. Yeah, and a nice, 7-year gap, 3-year gap, 2-year gap, 2-year gap, 1.25-year gap. I mean, Spice Wolf, yeah. Here's my Irish joke for you. My friend Dangle's got Irish twins. One is 2 and one is almost 1. I think that's a Roman Catholic joke too. Depends on how you cut it. Anything that is Catholicism will actually work with that joke. Hey, Irish twins, that's it, yep. I don't know. Hey, listen. Blame the religion, not the people. Yeah, Don's like, well, I better make sure I know which coast. All right. So, let's take a look at what we have. Oh, we were talking baseballs. Spice is like, yeah, I'm not really. Okay, good. Then I won't insult your personality or your specifics then. This is just one of the balls that is going for If you don't recognize it, that's definitely a Zio Lee. So that will be headed out for charity. I may toss in. Oh, that's what we do. We are all about collecting and art mystery boxes. That's all right, man. I'm still tossing around the idea. Now, Stuart Sager did do a ball for us. This is my own personal ball that I acquired, and I'm debating on tossing that in for charity. Thank you. That one's my personal one. Spice Wolf needs. Okay, so we have. So actually, you're actually in a chat with a bunch of artists as well. One of those artists, Mondo. ¿Qué pasó, mi amigo? ¿Dónde está la familia? One of our artists, Paul Maitland, who is on the East Coast. I cracked jokes about how many Grogu pieces of art he made. So his retaliation was to turn me into Grogu, holding a Buffalo Bills box. There it is. I heard my name being taken in vain. Hey, Paul. Paul, we have somebody from Ireland in the chat. Spice Wolf 1 is from the west coast of Ireland. You may know a thing or two about Ireland, Paul. So, Spice, Paul actually used to be an occupier of Ireland. He is English. So you two should arm wrestle. It'll be fun. But it's okay. He defected. He defected and he now lives in America. So he is about as American as apple pie, considering apple pie's not American. Spice Wolf was Ice Wolf in another platform. Dangle, that's what we thought too. Clarified instantly. Yeah, there you go. Paul's happy he's here too. Kai. Let's look at something Kai has done. Don, I'm doing this just because I know it's going to make you angry. Here you go, Don. This is for you, man. I keyed. Paul is starting a intercontinental war in my chat. Behave, Paul. Just because you have the artist logo and the VIP logo doesn't mean I can't put you in a 5-second timeout. I'll make you take all of those 5 seconds. I know KP. By the way, Kevin P. West, also one of our resident artists. Lee Cozy, he's kind of good at art. Lee says, by the way, DC, I will be there Saturday. Bring my Kai. Done. Oh, look at you, Dangle. You are such a kind person. Spice Wolf, you are now part of the family. Dangle has purchased a tier 1 sub for you. Thank you so much, Dangle. Appreciate you. Thank you, Spice Wolf, for hanging out. Paul's like, look, DC, I know half the U.S. I know half the U.S. is really hankering for a king as of late. Ever thought about coming under British rule again? I have met too many British women, and I don't think I will ever come under British rule again. So no. I'm just saying. Oh yeah. Yeah. Dangle did. Derek Angle 1 was the gifter. Only 47% of the U.S. Don't round up on this one. It makes us look bad. No. We make us look bad, Lee. We make us look bad. Here's one of Jeff Cuff's big hits. Jess, as we have discussed yesterday, a bigwig when it comes to storyboarding all things awesome. And One Punch Man is no difference. I'm not gonna lie, she probably used a photo of my arm and abs, my 8-pack, to make this work. Because you can see we already have the same haircut. I like to think that it's just me. I love this dragon. Elvin Hernandez and his ability to take color and make it his B. Sappouros says, is this when I mention I'm Scottish? I'm taking Spice Wolf's side on this. Pay me no mind, Paul says. I just toke. Hey, maybe he tokes. Talk a load of twaddle all the time. Paul is pretty British. He starts every conversation with an apology, and missing tea time has put him in the ER. Granite Dragon by Elvin Hernandez. You know what the funniest thing about Irish whiskey is? And this is true, Spice Wolf will tell you. The Irish whiskey we get is literally the worst Irish whiskey they make. All the good Irish whiskey does not leave Ireland. Fact. Not joking. Go to Ireland. Well, I should say, and the UK. The Irish whiskey I drank in St. Anne's by the Sea makes Jameson look like goat pee-pee. Teacups at Dawn. I lived in England in 2003. I do not remember what I was drinking 21 years ago, but I remember it was a hell of a lot better than what I was getting stateside. But it was supposed to be the number one selling whiskey domestically in Ireland. It was spicy, but sweet, hard to explain. It was a bit paler in color than the usual scotches I will drink, but it was delicious. And I remember it thinking, wow, this makes Jameson taste terrible. They're like, yeah, this doesn't get exported anywhere but Ireland and the UK. Freddie O'Flanagan's. I don't know what that is. Paul's like, I'll take that 500. I know Lee Cozy won't remember to put his pinky up. You have to have good etiquette, especially in a duel. He's like, I like Jack. If you are a fan of Jack Daniels, I highly recommend trying Gentleman Jack. So, this is a true story. When I was in the liquor industry in 2000, 2001, 2002, and part of 2003, I got to meet a gentleman by the name of Jimmy Bedford. Jimmy Bedford uh, had this beautiful Southern Belle wife. She was an absolute peach. Jimmy Bedford came to my store to do a signing of Jack Daniels bottles. And he brought the Jack Daniels bus with him, which is an amazing RV that they travel across the world with. Jimmy Bedford is no longer with us. He has passed on. But he brought me onto the bus and he said, would you like to try something? And I'm like, yeah, sure. He goes, this is my favorite thing that we make. And he literally goes over to the sink. And next to the sink is one of those like cold water switches. But instead of cold water, Jack Daniels came out of the side mini faucet. And I was like, I need that right now. That is great. He says, my favorite thing that we make is Gentleman Jack. I highly recommend it. He's like, this is my joy when I get to taste the casks and do the blending. So, dig it. Drumshanbo whiskey is amazing. I have a bottle. First one ever made at my home and is gonna make me money. So yeah, you hang on to that. Hang on to it. JD Bass. I don't think I've had JD Bass. KP's like, they would have had to drag me off the bus. So here's the other cool thing. Apparently, the Jack Daniels bus used to go to every single Super Bowl for appearances. They had a table, like in the kitchen. The table was one of those glass tables where you put stuff underneath it, and it had all of the Super Bowls from, like, at the time, the last 20 years. All the ticket stubs. And other little tchotchkes from major events that they went to underneath this table. But yeah, it was dope. So I can tell you, I had a bit of Gentleman Jack with the master distiller of Jack Daniels. I got him to sign 2 bottles for me, and I own his business card. I actually have his Jack Daniels business card, which is a dope business card. I used to drink more vodka than anything. Until I got into scotches, and then it's just been all over. As a matter of fact, I'm out of scotch. I've been out of scotch for a while. Normally, this drawer right here has scotch in it. I don't have any. I gotta make more money to buy scotch. I am an Islay scotch guy. I like the fiery scotch. Occasionally, I'll do a Highland, but if I have a choice, I'm like a Lafroig type person. I like Lafroig. Lafroig 10. I like Lagavulin. I mean, I'm not going to say no to Glenfiddich. I'm not going to say no to most scotches, to be honest with you. I guess I should say I prefer those. Scotch, scotch, scotch. Yum, yum, yum. Down to my belly. Speaking of scotch, I better have some water. Salute! I can only talk for so long without having a drink. Dangle! All right, Dangle. Dangle, I see you got another mystery envelope. You're redeeming your points for. Oh, Spice Wolf, here, listen. I know it's late for you, but I am live every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, till whenever we get tired. But you can also watch the show's reruns not only on Twitch, but on YouTube at DCD Collects. So if you ever want to catch up on the chat, learn some of the behind the scene jokes, or as my Aussie fans do, they just listen to me in the background at work because apparently my voice is calming for them and it makes them not want to go nuts at their job. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We have fun. Dangle. Dangle, dangle, dangle. You have to pick an envelope. You have redeemed your Chad Bucks for another mystery envelope. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Those are your numbers. So Spice Wolf, what's going on is for if you go to dcdcollects.com and you make purchases of our art and mystery boxes, you earn what's called Chad Bucks. Chad Bucks can be redeemed for additional prizes, discounts, or shipping. In this case, Dangle has purchased his mystery envelope, which is going to have either art or an autographed comic book in it. Mondo's like, I'll take 11. Yep, that's us. DCDcollects.com. We are a small, tiny group of people. Oh, hey, listen, the thing about art, 10,000 hours. 10,000 hours of doing it, and they say you'll be good. Who's Edgar? I've never heard of an Edgar. All right. So, number 11, Dangle 11. All right, Dangle, your gift. Ooh. Hello there. How about that pretty lady? This is done by Tara Cosm. This is an awesome little Catwoman. It is original art. That is not printed. You can look up Tara Cosm, Taracosm. Edgar Martinez, I don't know who that is. Did he play soccer? So there you go, Dangle. I would say that's $1 well spent. Lady likes it. Cat Wombat. Wombat, fun fact, Lee, wombats poop in cube shapes. There you go, Dangle-lang, Dangle-lang. I have followers in Australia and now Ireland, so that makes it, for the record. Officially, I can tell you for sure. We have shipped to Germany, Australia, Canada, the US, Italy, and we have followers in all of those, plus Ireland, and I'm missing one that I don't remember. That makes me world famous. I don't know about famous. I don't know about famous. I mean, people know me. people people are familiar with me. World known. There you go. I'm world known. People know me. I'm infamous. I would be more infamous than anything. Okay, so I will concede at my last job when I was pulling $250,000 cards out of boxes and I had 1,000 people watching and regularly had 100 people in the chat. Yeah, then I was kind of world famous for what I did. I'm semi retired. Craig is like, Sweden? Zero? Actually, I have family in Sweden, so it's possible that people in Sweden watch us. You know what? I think I can do a breakdown of the countries right here. Give me a second. I think I have the software that can tell you that. The problem is I don't think I can share the screen because there's obviously private information. I believe it is under analytics. Me and my friends own property in Scotland. I'll send you a lot. Dangle. All right, that's the last 30 days. Let me go. Let's go last year. All right. All right, officially. Oh, wow. There's more than I thought here. I'm going to see if I can find a way to show. Gotta see if. Okay, I can download this. All right, so I can't. I got this. We are gonna have fun here. I should be able to download this as a photo so that the information isn't blah blah blah. All right. So let me see if All right, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Here we go. Here we go. Let me this. No, it's not gonna do it. Come on. It'd be so much cooler if you did. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Wow, it really does not want to show. Oh, wait, maybe it's because. All right, that could be the answer. That could be the answer. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hello, Mel. Hello, Jimmy. All right, it's not allowing me to show the screen. So, why isn't this working? This is very odd. All right, let's try something different. Let's see if this works. Sometimes you just gotta mess around until it works. Ha ha! All right, so. We're going to temporarily take over part of the chat. So, this is our popularity in the United States. And this excludes the bots. As you can see, excludes the bots. And then in addition, we have hits in Mexico, Brazil. Actually, it's not Mexico. That would be Salvador. Brazil, the UK, Germany, France, Italy, Romania. That's Malta. My people in Australia, the Philippines. Yeah, so there you go. There you go. We've done some stuff. Well, he's the burrows like, I see my dot. Yeah, we do okay. We have fun. We have fun. And that's the key. People hang out because we have fun. let me reset this now to get it to do what it's supposed to do. All right, there we go. Mondo's like, yo, my dot's the brightest. You know it, Mondo. Because you are the keeper of the Quan. In case you haven't noticed, Spice, this is a general channel of positivity and good vibes, too. We dish out the California vibes all over the world. Dangle gifted Mondo a sub. Thank you, Dangle. Enjoy Mondo. And I don't mean Dangle, you should enjoy Mondo. I mean, enjoy that, Mondo. Nothing like California. I tell you what. Listen, I have lived in New York, Florida, Illinois, Indiana, Texas, the UK, and on board an aircraft carrier. I will tell you, living in California is the bee's knees. I would love to live in Ireland. My wife, who is in the chat, Mrs. the Breaker, would not like to live in Ireland. I'm going to agree with that. That is timing. Mondo lived in Iwakuni, Japan, and he loved it. All right, Hellbolt, I love you, man. I will talk to you soon. So, Mrs. the Breaker, honey, Mel, Spice Wolf is in Ireland. Spice Wolf is joining us at 3:39 a.m. West Coast Ireland time. Spice Wolf is a brand new follower, subscriber, and viewer hanging out with us tonight. Oh, the wedding, that's right. Congratulations. Oh goodness. Yep. I would be awake too. I remember the night before my wedding. As a matter of fact, it is officially, let's see, 2.5 weeks until my 8-year anniversary. Hey now. Hey now. All right, I am just getting everything squared away real quick. There we go. All right, there we go. Dangle says, nope, not getting married. I'm not giving up half my stuff. Are you crazy? Dangle, you're just a little bit past that point. Passion fruit and pineapple cocktail? Yes! Listen, I never say no to pineapple. Pineapple, my favorite fruit on the planet. Don. Don, are you out of here, man? I love you, Don. Have a safe ride home, buddy. If I was stuck with one fruit for the rest of my life, pineapple would be my choice. Um, the flavor, the texture of the pineapple, everything, pineapple's just perfect. How about on pizza? It's such a controversy. I don't think I want to say I don't. Something tells me in my youth I tried it, but something tells me I didn't. I don't remember. I've had a lot of concussions. So, I mean, I would have to try it again. I would have to try. Typically, it's like ham and pineapple on a pizza. I love ham. I love pizza. I love pineapple. I mean, heck, why not? I may have to try it. Ham, chicken, peppers, and pineapple. See, Mondo's like, hell yeah, pineapple on pizza. You know what? I will. We have the California Kitchen pizzeria here, and they make a pretty decent pie. So, maybe we will make that a thing. So let's take a moment and again let's have a toast for Spice Wolf. Her wedding is tomorrow, and let's have a great time. And if anybody asks why you're tired, be like, oh, it was this bald guy with a great mustache in California keeping me awake. Dangle's like, yeah, I'm with you, DC. Fresh pineapple, canned pineapple, pineapple pizza, sign me up. Right? It's just great. Pineapple's just a great fruit. And it's a high concentration of vitamin C, so it's good for you. But, slancha. Fun fact, pineapple is so acidic that people who regularly cut pineapple for their job, if they do not wear gloves, the citric acid in pineapple will literally melt your fingerprints off of your fingers. Google it, it's true. And now you know. Useless Facts, hosted by DC. So I am familiar with slancha. Oh, Dangle! Dangle's going ham! Dangle's going ham, giving just handing them out. Thank you, Dangle. I don't know how that didn't hype train. That's bonkers that didn't hype train. Oh well. Should have hyped. It's whatever. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Listen, I'm just a dude who enjoys talking to people, entertaining, and hanging out. And that's what this is all about. It was originally just me hanging out, and then a friend of mine was like, hey, let's do some really cool art stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. As long as I get to hang out online, I'll be more than happy to hang out with awesome artists, meet new people, and go to Comic Con every couple of months. Which, by the way, our San Diego Comic Con, it's just going to be ridiculous. I am so stoked. We have so much planned. It's going to be bonkers. Oh, absolutely. We'll have to chat. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on our website. We're going to be everywhere soon. Now Paul can finally use these wonderful emojis that I have created. I am going to use the company account to spam everybody with them. And there they are. Favorite cosplay? I actually don't cosplay because I tend to be working. But my son James, whom is 7, he does Boba Fett. He does a Sith Trooper, as well as a Jedi Master. Oh, and he does a Ghostbuster. Jimmy loves being a Ghostbuster as well, and has numerous friends that are Ghostbusters all over the US. Yeah. He's hung out with the New York. He actually went to the original firehouse in New York City and got to visit the firemen that work there because it's an active firehouse. And we got to hang out, take pictures, and have a good time with the guys. You're a makeup artist? That's phenomenal. A very, very long time ago, I did acting. I did theater and a smidgen of television that never, unfortunately, saw the light of day. But I have had my brow padded numerous times because I did some outdoor shoots, and it was the middle of July. So it was this wonderful, I can't remember where she was from. But like every time they yelled cut, it was her running over, taking my hat off, and just doing this. And then putting my hat back on. I felt like I was like a rich special person because this amazing artist was always keeping me just perfect and not glossy. I always had this beautiful matte finish about me. So, yes, shout out to the makeup artists, especially the ones that are on sets who have one of the hardest jobs, especially when you have a face for radio and you got to make it presentable. You made your daughter into Chucky last year. Oh, that's great. Chucky and Poison Ivy. So if she doesn't stab you to death, I will just slowly poison you. Hi, that's a good combo. KP's like, I'm always glossy. Well, hey, Spice, if you have an Instagram page, follow us. We will follow you back. You can follow DCD Collects or DC the Breaker, and we'll make that happen. This year going is Black Widow, so basically just banking on the Irish redhead thing. Uh, whatever's naturally redhead, that's what I'm gonna go as. That is why I'm a fat bald guy with a funny mustache, so it's not a lot for me. I could do Kingpin, but I'd have to lose my glasses and mustache, and quite frankly, I'm not losing this mustache. It's become my signature. Pikachu? Demon? Hey, Carlos, take care, man. Good to see you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Fat Thor. Do I have any baseball cards? No, I have 0 baseball cards. We did not purchase any baseball cards. Avatar? Uh, Groot. Hey, real quick, I was just reminded when I jumped onto Instagram. I told everybody when my family's company's merchandise came out, I would bring it in. So there it is. House of Sachi. It is the Family Biz official. Very excited. Dog's barking, burb. It's probably me. Your dog probably hears me and is like, "Who is that stranger with the funny accent that I'm not used to hearing?" What do we got here? Nope. Nope. I hate having to do four things at once. Well, there it is. I accidentally closed out my app. And we're back. All right, there we go. Only to bark at intruders. I mean, I'm kind of an intruder. Well, you talk about not, you're totally a beastie boy. Hey, listen, just because I look fly in the old school Adidas tracksuits does not mean that I can do any power moves or helicopters. I'm not Dr. Spoiler. Eventually, I'll cosplay as Dr. Spoiler. Oh, cats fighting? They're just cats. It's what they do. They get the zoomies and they fight. Goodness gracious. Oh, what else do we got, people? Before we get too deep, is there anything anybody wants me to open? We are about to hit hour 2, and I don't want to keep anybody else waiting. Ooh, excuse me. Mondo's like, yeah, I'm in. Mondo, were you here yesterday when we launched the manga anime project? I forgive me if you were and I don't remember. I thought I saw you, but yesterday is a jumble for me. Yeah, I think you were because I think you commented on was it Demon Slayer? Yes, that's what I thought. In fairness, I said I want to just to know if you have a choice what you open. It's actually hey, listen, Spice Wolf, that's a really good question. So, what we do here, we create limited box runs, typically anywhere between 10 and 40 boxes per run. Each of those boxes will have a theme to them. We randomly insert the art where everybody is guaranteed to get original art, and I number them live on camera. If you were to review yesterday's video, you'll actually see me numbering all of the boxes and then going to random.org and randoming them 7 times. Once we've done that, we then get a list of numbers and we strictly give the boxes out in the order in which they were randomed. That way, nobody can say we are giving hot boxes away or giving certain buyers better boxes than anybody else. Everyone has an equal shot at getting some of the big stuff. So we have a multitude of boxes, something for everybody. Price pointed $100 US all the way up to $450 US. And then we open them live. We do have a lot. We are some friends that got together and doing some great stuff. Dangle says, I'm not into anime. I was thinking maybe good to be bad. Or I could gift 8 more gifted subs to see what happens at 30. I can tell you, nothing happens at 30. It's an arbitrary number that we picked. Mondo's like, I lived in Japan. I have to like anime. I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, you should. So Mondo says, I am in. I would like box number 12, which is the next one on the list. Now, Mondo, you are also in the running for the Aang figure that we will be giving away tomorrow, as well as the original art from the show Bleach. Yes, that is the big secret. We got an original production art piece from Bleach, courtesy of Jonathan Bowlerjack, when he was in Japan last month. So, number 12 for the Keeper of the Quan. You are instantly in for both of those giveaways. Because that's what we do. We like to give away stuff. All right, good luck, man. Oh, stickers and lots of stickers. Oh, yep. Let's go. We'll start with a pin. Because, the only one thing better than stickers, and it possibly could be pins. So there you go. Punch flying at you. Inosuke. I'm not gonna lie, we just took giant handfuls of stickers and threw them in there. See ya, Space Cowboy. Oh, Bebop action. There's some Demon Slayer. Let's jam. I like that one. That's dope. Little Naruto bracelet. Now we got a kick out of this last time. The last one was a little, it was not safe for work. It was PG-13. Oh, you have a Shibu, that's right. Shiba Inu. That's what I meant to say. I think you had pictures of the dog when it was still with you. Bum bum bum. It's a bookmark, but you can do whatever you want with it. Little One Piece action. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I was the one that's like, you gotta buy these. These are just too dang cool. They have a light texture to them, too. You'll see when they get home. And now for the art, the important part. It's a cover piece. It's a cover piece from Don Wynn. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. If you don't know who Don Wynn is, you need to be following Don immediately. This is a cover piece. There it is. On the cover. Death Note, Spice Wolf. There we go. We have a winner. Spice Wolf gets it. Death Note. I tried to get some of the blank Death Note books. Yeah, not easy to get a hold of for a good price. You win a high five. Whoopsh. There you go. Super dope. Congratulations, man. Yeah, I was the one that was kind of tasked to get some of the goodies to go with the art. And I was like, "Oh, I got to get a Death Note book." And they were like a ridiculous amount of money. And I was like, "It's just a blank book." But the licensing and all, it was like, "Nah." So couldn't do it. But Doug did get a few manga books that are randomly inserted, including that guy right there. All right. Dangle. Dangle, what are you thinking, Dangle? What are you thinking? If you want to talk hit rates, fantasy still has a bunch in it. Adventure. As a matter of fact, I don't think very many of the big hits came out of adventure at all. Y'all seem to be sleeping on adventure. One of my favorite memes a few years back was a kid asking for Justin Bieber's autograph, but it's a Death Note book. I love you, Mondo. You the man. So, Mondo, you will get a kick out of this. Mrs. the Breaker just got a brand new job. Mrs. the Breaker now works in Beverly Hills at a law firm right next to Rodeo Drive. What's a Fark crystal? Paul, have you been drinking water? Have you been drinking a bowl of water again? I know, right, Mondo? Dangle, I am disappointed nobody has taken you up on the offer because it's a great offer. I don't know, Paul, with the way that you're typing, man. Spice Wolf, good night. Good night. I hope your tomorrow is as magical as it should be. I hope everything goes smoothly. I hope you wake up refreshed and have a wonderful memory of this evening. We appreciate you. Please have a beautiful day tomorrow, and we will see you again in the future. KP is like, no, Paul's just got big fingers. Yeah. Mondo, I told her, I was like, listen, Mrs. the Breaker, I don't need you, you know, you don't have to wear Dior every day if you're going to be going to work. She's like, no, 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 no. That doesn't have to be Dior. Um, she got a nice pair of Michael Kors shoes. But she's like, but it's not, but it's not Dior. I was like, honey, you deserve those. So yes, my mother, Gigi the Breaker, Gigi gave Mel a nice little shopping spree to buy some nice new clothes so that she can dress to impress with where she is. So she's pretty stoked. I'm pretty stoked because she just didn't enjoy what she was doing. So now she'll be able to enjoy what she's doing again. And happiness in your work is important. Whew. All right, everybody. We are well past the 2 hour mark. So, here is the deal. I am going to do first and second last call. And then we can still do some more tomorrow. Now, tomorrow we give away the Aang figure. Right now, it is Ice Wolf and Mondo are the only two in for it. So, hey, there you go. Again, I want to remind you, this did get damaged in transport, which is why we're giving it away. So I would recommend opening it and playing with it. That is the title of Paul's pop-up book. Open it and play with it. Paul, I think you need to work on a pop-up book. Now that I've said it out loud. Oh, thanks, Dangle. I will tell her that she was a kick-ass breaker. She told me the next day, she's like, I did not think your job would be as difficult as it was. She's like, it's nerve-wracking. I was like, well, Dangle, if you don't like manga, don't get manga. Get Good to Be Bad or get Adventure, because there's massive hits in Adventure, or get one of the few fantasy that are left. Don't get something you don't like. That's counterproductive. Collecting is about what you want. That is the key to collecting. Get what you like. Oh, I have a super chatty bird outside. Oh. I didn't even know we had that. I'm just going to give that to somebody. That Marvin is so good, KP. I do take it. I put them, actually, they're right there. And I was actually looking through them yesterday. All right, Dangle. I love you, man. I mean, I guess we could go now. No, Marvin's right here. It should be. It's right there. There are a ton of goodies still left. Not for nothing. But the next number I believe is 36, which is, divisible by 3. Yep, there it is. KP Tunard is actually very popular. The stuff that Jay Sullivan did for us. A lot of people on social media have asked about it. Well, it's also the fact that Marvin is just great. It has good context to it. It's well done and executed. I mean, it's iconic. All right, Dangle says I'm gonna take my shot. Wouldn't it be fantastic if he got it right here? If he was like one and done, get me that Marvin. Are you ready, Dangle? $36 of 50. Good to be bad. Sabretooth. Morbin time. Thunderstrike. Alternate Beast. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. That's what is. Never mind. I almost went not safe for work there. Definitely going to be a taint joke. Blaze. Flasher. No, man. That is why I am confused as to why these are not flying. 99 bucks for a shot at that Marvin is totes worth it. Plus the Sheriff of Nottingham giveaway. Oh, this is Elvin Hernandez. And it's Elvin doing what he does really well. How about that bad boy? You can smell the stank on his breath. KP's like, that's my favorite villain. There you go. It is sinister. No pun intended. There you go, man. Another goodie from the goodie room. Mondo. I can find out. Hold on. We can look together. You got, yeah, quite a few of them. 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. 8 of them. You've got 8 of them. Okay, maybe one more. There are, what is it? 17 left now, that's it? Out of 50? This went fast. All things considered. Yeah. Good question. How many hits are left? So there's 18 left, including Mondo's. 18 left. 5 hits. 5 hits. So we are just below 1 in 3. We are we're about 1 in every 3.3. That is a fact. That is very sweet odds. 38 of 50. Is this one of those? Does Mondo jump in and snatch one of those hits? Mondo, good luck, man. May the Quan be with you. May it flow through my fingertips and drop some goodness into your box. Let's get a hit. Magneto. Hey, Lee, what do you know about Magneto? Shen. Thor. Alternate Rogue. This is if Rogue became the Sorcerer Supreme and wielded Mjolnir. Spider-Man. Gold. And Strife. Looking like the Silver Samurai. Does he like magnets or does he like metal? Oh, Paul, I have been playing too. That's why I was late for work today. Oh, we know that's Alvin Hernandez. Woo! Scarecrow! Let's get the DC villains now. Mondo. Mondo! Armando! Can you dig it? Congratulations! Mondo picking up on the odds and getting one. Ho 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 ho! Oh ho ho ho! Which will it be? Oh, this piece right here. Now here's somebody who is about to be really important in the MCU, Mephisto. Look at that in all that glory. How about a hot Mephisto piece? Again, Alvin Hernandez asked for a picture of me without my shirt on so that I could be the muse for this. So, when you're looking at Mephisto's physique, know that it's actually me. Oh, of course, Mono, bruh, dude. It's all about the vibes. You are the keeper of the Quan. You gotta get those vibes. Dig it, man. Dig it. And now is the time to own Mephisto. This little piece right here is gonna be quite the trade bait when he makes his MCU full appearance. You know, I'm not gonna lie, we try to keep everything well timed and topical, and you can see it in action right in front of you. Congratulations, Mondo. See, that's the best part of this job. The best part of the job is getting those nasty hits. It just makes it fun. It's energizing. I've just added another hour of me being awake because of how hype that gets me. So, there you go. All right then. Mondo, thank you. This will be final last call. I'm gonna go home unless somebody has to have me open something now. Otherwise, tomorrow we will do more opening and the Ang giveaway. We may have some surprise giveaways. I do know that there is this super secret giveaway for anime that we haven't discussed yet. I may hold that one till next week, just to be a bit of a butt. All right, everybody. I think that's it. I think I am kaput. Let's see, is anybody... no. No, we'll just bounce. We'll just bounce. We'll get out of here. All right, everybody. Tomorrow's Friday. Big weekend if you're a father. Big weekend coming up if you have a father. And big weekend coming up if you once had a father. Father's Day is Sunday. So tomorrow, we are going to open up some great stuff. We are hopefully going to get some of the mothers, wives, sisters, and daughters to buy you some stuff for Father's Day so that you can see it on Friday but celebrate it on Sunday. Mondo, that's right, buddy. This is your first Father's Day. Dude, happy early Father's Day. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow so I get to shout you out again. But that's right, man. Again, congratulations on your awesome new family. And it's a very special day for you, dude. I'm so happy you got that hit. That hit accentuates the fact that it's your special day too. So we'll talk about it tomorrow. Maybe we'll tell some dad jokes, uh, some dad stories, and see some really great art. But like always, I love each and every one of you. I do. I love you all. Please take care of yourself so that we can do this again tomorrow, so we can get all hyped for Father's Day on Sunday. And it's just going to be a good time. Lots of stuff to do, lots of stuff to give away. I will see you tomorrow.